Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. So we're back, and this is Break the Curse Part 10, which is journaling. And when I refer to journal, I'm not just referring to writing things down in either a journal or a notebook. I am fully aware that everyone is not really into writing. Writing isn't something that everybody just wants to do. I get it. I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. And I kind of feel y'all sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. Um, which is why when I say journal, I mean document. However you choose to do that is completely up to you. The idea behind journaling is releasing, remembering, sharing, explaining, expressing, and so forth. This is an important part of healing because we have to learn to express our emotions. Well, allow our emotions to flow before we can heal them. We are used to suppressing, ignoring, and acting like we don't feel. And this is doing absolutely nothing for us because we do. Everyone does. Everyone just isn't comfortable admitting that. But it's one of the most amazing aspects of being a human. What we weren't shown or provided was A, how to express our emotions, and B, a safe place to be able to express our emotions, which is why I believe journaling is one of the most important pieces or milestones or whatever you want to refer to it as in your healing journey. I do believe that this is a really big part of healing. This is also why people have like journals and diaries. I know I do. I always have since I was a child. It was the only place I felt that I could release all of my built up emotions and feel safe. Unfortunately, my privacy was violated, and this was made a topic of discussion for many. So please, might I add, parents, there's other ways of figuring out what's going on with your children. Communicating. Communicating. Please stop telling your children they don't have privacy in your house. That's your house. Y'all live there. They should feel safe there. They should feel they should have freedom of expression there. They should feel welcome there into and not only if they pay bills. Like I'm not gonna say that, but I really want y'all to think about how that sounds to someone who has to live in that home under or a home under such conditions. How would it make you feel? Or if it's something you experienced, how did it make you feel? This curse is definitely one that has to break. I think that generations have been viewing children in a lower aspect as far as if they are adults. And this does way more harm than good because parents are not allowing themselves to be students when no one knows everything. No one knows everything. Well, except for God. God knows everything, but we majority of us aren't even connected to the Most High on that level, and everybody's experiences are not the same. So there's always going to be something that you don't know. But back to the topic. Got a little rambly there. I apologize. This inevitably caused me to stop journaling. For a while, I didn't have a way to express myself anymore. It caused me much more anguish. But once I got older, I was able to start journaling again and reflecting on my life. I can see exactly how journaling was very beneficial for me. I absolutely enjoy journaling to this day, and I use so many different tools to do so. I've always had a physical journal. I will always have a physical journal. I love writing. I always have, but I also text myself. Um, I create voice memos. I record videos. Whatever works for me when I feel I need or want to express something. I wanted to provide some insight because journaling is the best way to release when you're not quite ready to do it openly, and or you're not able to do it openly, if that makes sense. We gotta start somewhere, right? And journaling is the perfect place to start. I stand on that. Like, it really it don't get no more perfect than this, only because I don't know how to explain. Hopefully y'all follow what I'm saying. It really is it's a beautiful way of expressing. It is. And the best thing about it is you can be as vulgar and mean and crazy and yell and all the things that aren't viewed as appropriate to, the outside world when you're journaling. But you can also be delusional, document dreams, good memories, days, hopes, goals, wishes, everything. Everything. We want to get in the habit of sharing what is on our minds and our hearts and our feelings, even if it's just with yourself to start off. That's fine. That's completely fine. It really does make a difference. And once you get to the point where you are open enough to discuss these things, you'll have a roadmap ready to assist you with explaining. You'll have a trail to revert back to and reflect on. You have your very own toolbox to execute however you see fit. This will also assist with keeping up with the things you feel to acknowledge your growth. It all works together. This is really important because even small changes small changes. They matter. It's still a change, and it's absolutely worth acknowledging. Shit is absolutely worth celebrating. Celebrate. Celebrate everything. Because we really deserve it. I don't care if you just, you like how you respond to something. You like, all right, um, I ain't had a cookie in a while. I'm about to go get a cookie. Go get that fucking cookie. Go get that fucking cookie because you deserve it. Give me one too. Um, you gotta be vegan though. I look at all of these things as journaling because all you're really doing is documenting. And you can do this in more ways than just writing. And that is such a fucking great thing too. Like all just within itself as an amazing thing. But it's still private. It's still sacred to you. It's still where you allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's still you expressing amongst other things. So whatever method you choose doesn't matter as long as you're letting it out in some way. We have to break this habit of suffering in silence or just continuing to bury and suppress things because it's hard to deal with. The the best thing you can do for yourself and your life is deal with it, because once you deal with it, that change, that growth, that healing, it's so much better. It's a better life. It's a better life on the other side. I'm just saying it like that for real. But y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.